Hello friends, it's me Doom, and today we're going to be taking a look at how best to build a draft deck for a draft tournament in Magic the Gathering Arena, or Magic the Gathering Online Arena, Magic the Gathering Arena, the official game of Magic the Gathering Online, available everywhere, apparently. So, as you can see, each tournament entry fee is 750 diamonds or 5,000 coins. I've got 5,000 coins, so let's go ahead and hit it. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pick two colors, or one color if you're a one color kind of person, or if you really want to risk possibly all colors. Who knows? It's however you want to play it. But what I like to do is take a look at the first maybe 3 cards that I have and make a decision based on the theme and the colors in those first 3 cards. Not necessarily these first 3 cards, but the first 3 cards that I choose, whichever one looks best. For instance, if I wanted to base it around this card, the Concave Cavalier, when Concave Cavalier dies, create 2/2 green and white Elf Knight creature tokens. So if I wanted to do that, I would obviously I'd make a green and white deck, obviously, and base it around knights and tokens, and see if I could kind of boost, make a theme out of it. Right quick, if you've never done a draft tournament before, what it is you get 3 packs, 1, 2, 3. And you get to choose 1 card from this pack, 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 and repeat the process until all packs are empty. Basically, once you choose 1, it gets rid of 1 at random. So basically, you create your own deck out of these 3 packs, and you repeat this process 3 times. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works, because I feel like that description kind of sucked. But, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and go with this Concave Cavalier. I'm going to try and build a deck around the concept of, as you can see, tokens, knights, and maybe possibly enchantments that have to do with knights and whatnot. So I'm going to grab this one. This is pack number 2. Let's see. Human Soldier, Human Knight of Convoke. So I've got 2 knights so far. An artifact. Let's see here. Luminous Bonds. Create 2 1/1 soldier tokens. I'm gonna do knights and soldiers, I think, yeah. Now, one thing to keep in mind is you do keep every single one of these cards that you get, that you choose. You get to keep them. So if you see something that you happen to like, let's say Undercity Uprising, creatures you control gain Death Touch until the end of your turn, that you really want to use in a different deck, I mean, if there's nothing else that you want, there's nothing stopping you from holding on to it. Alright, so the next step, I have 61 out of 40 cards, which means I can afford to get rid of a few. For example, I already have 5 of the Portcullis Vines, which means I can only have a maximum of 4, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that one into my side deck. That's the side deck over here. You get to keep all these cards that you put in your side deck, so don't worry, you're not losing out on anything. What this step really allows you to do is all these little bonus cards that don't fit your theme that you had to grab. Let's see, that one's red and white, I don't need that. Black and green. Anything else? Alright. Now, one thing this does do for you, though, is it automatically assigns the amount of land based on your setup. Now, I'm going to show you something that it's probably a pretty good idea to do once I'm done editing here. Then I'll show you my final deck, my finalized deck. The next thing you're going to do is go up here to where it says Draft Deck and check out this chart here, which is the balance of the power of your cards. I've got, 5 portcullis, or 5 1-powered cards, so that's 5, so I got about 3 of those. And I have the most of probably about 12 or so of 3 mana cards, so on and so forth. Now, what I did when I was editing is I took out everything that wasn't absolutely essential or that I thought would not benefit me. Samala Woodshaper, let's see, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or enchantment card among them and put it into your hand, put the rest on the top or at the bottom of your library in any random order. Now, that is a good card, yes, but it is not essential to the theme I'm trying to go with, which, as you can see, with all these creatures with Convoke, all the soldiers, knights, and a couple warriors even, is Convoke warriors and knights. It is none of those things. This also gives you a chance to get rid of some of the cards that you picked up because you had no other options. So right quick, a review. Starting from the least manaful, powerful, Righteous Blow deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. That's not in my theme, but I think that maybe something like this might be come in handy, you know? Portcullis Vines, a 0/3 defender, sacrifice creature to draw a card. Let's see. 10th district, it goes +0/+1 till end of turn. Human soldier with mentor. Sorcery, which creates human soldiers. Convoke. Most of these have Convoke, obviously. Prevent all damage that would be dealt this turn. Convoke. 2/2 Elf Knight. 1/1 white soldier tokens. All kinds of good things like that. And of course the starting one, the Conclave Cavalier, which I never found another one of, which is a real shame. It'd be really nice to have maybe one more of those or 2. Join Shields, I think, will be a nice thing. Untap all creatures you control. They gain hexproof and indestructible to the end of turn. That can turn the tides easily. Loxodon Restorer is a nice thing because it's a little health boost and it kind of fits in the theme. It's a cleric, not a knight, but I mean, it's close. They both wear armor. Centaur Soldier with Convoke and Vigilance. And my big guys are Camaraderie, big spell, Camaraderie. This one's actually really cool. You gain X amount of life and draw X amount of cards, where X is the number of creatures that you control. The creatures you control gain +1/+1 till the end of turn. So if you have a token deck like me, one that creates tokens, then something like this can get you a lot of cards in your hand and a lot of life. So, yeah. We got the Siege Word, which also has Convoke. It's a 5/5 for Trample. Always good to have a Trample out there. And Convoke Hexproof 7/5, which is a big jungle tree kitty with armor. Let's go ahead and see how this guy works out. Now, the way the draft tournaments here work is you have 3 losses. You have to win as many as you can until you lose 3 times, basically. Now, you'll see some of these are, there'll be 1 pack, bonus pack, or with a bonus of 20%. That means there's 20% more cards in this pack, or it's 20% better. I'm not entirely sure. This raises incrementally with each win, so on and so forth. And yeah, so let's give it a shot and see how well we do. Alright, this is not a good starting hand for me, unfortunately. I've got no plays in the first 2 turns, so I'm going to mulligan. That's looking better there. That's looking better there. Although it's still going to be 3 turns before I can get something out, but hopefully I got these guys, yeah, back to back. I got another forest on the way. Good stuff. Let's see how it goes. Play a forest first, get my Portcullis Vines out. He's got this guy, something that we saw out there. Creates 1/1 white token creature with lifelink. Let's get another forest going. There we are. A second defender. Legion Guildmage, did 3 damage to opponent. After tapping, tap another target creature. Let's see. Let's get our first planes out there and start sending out the tokens. Got our blade instructor out, so I can start mentoring these two guys. How am I doing here? That's looking all good. So I'm not going to attack. Now, it's easy to be intimidated by something that dies. When it dies, it creates a token. But for something like this, or it's only 1/1, go ahead and just knock them out as soon as you can. Invoke Vigilance. Let's see here. And there we go. Oh, I see. I could have done it. Interesting. Sorry, Convoke's kind of a new thing for me. We're going to go with no attack. See, I thought only things with Convoke could help a summon, but you can literally do it with anybody. That's nice. Didn't think that one all the way through, but you know what? That's okay. It's a little late at night for me. Let's see here. Sprouting Renewal. Choose one. Green. Token. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay. Or I can do this. Let's see. He has double strike, which means he can hit me for 6. So I'm going to go ahead and take that damage. Let's see. There she is. Let's see here. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack with these two. I don't mind giving her 1 health from that. That's fine. That gets the guy with lifelink out of the way before she has a chance to boost it. And she's given up, so apparently I'm at least intimidating. So there you have it, folks. That is how you build a good, decent draft deck the Doom way. And, yeah, hopefully, good luck to you. I'll see you out there on the card table, so I suppose. But questions still remain. Did you like this? If you did, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, tell me you want to see more, and you want to learn about Magic the Gathering, or you want to figure out what all's going on, how you can become a better Magic player. Let me know down in the comments below. I've got plenty of tips and tricks. I've been playing this since I was in junior high school, so that was a long time ago. Spoilers. But anyway, you can find out the answers to those and more on the next episode of Von Doom Gaming.